Arc fault circuit interrupter, commonly known as AFCI protection, is generally not required in older homes unless modifications, extensions, or replacements are made to the electrical system. The specific requirements for AFCI protection are outlined in the National Electrical Code, or NEC. The NEC is updated every 3 years, and each edition specifies which circuits require AFCI protection in new construction and renovations. However, these requirements are not typically retroactive. This means that if a home was wired before the adoption of AFCI requirements in a specific jurisdiction, the existing wiring does not need to be retrofitted with AFCI breakers. There are a few exceptions to this general rule. Firstly, if you are undertaking a significant renovation that involves extensive rewiring, local building codes may require you to bring the entire electrical system up to current standards, including AFCI protection. Secondly, if you are adding new circuits to an existing electrical panel, the new circuits will almost certainly need to comply with the current AFCI requirements. Thirdly, some jurisdictions may have local ordinances that mandate AFCI protection in certain situations, regardless of the age of the home. It's always best to check with your local building department to determine the specific requirements in your area. AFCIs are designed to detect arc faults, which are dangerous electrical conditions that can cause fires. Arc faults can occur when damaged or deteriorated wiring creates an unintended electrical discharge. This discharge can generate heat and ignite nearby flammable materials. Standard circuit breakers are designed to protect against overloads and short circuits, but they may not detect arc faults. AFCIs, on the other hand, are specifically designed to detect these subtle arcing conditions and quickly shut off the circuit to prevent a fire. There are two main types of AFCIs: firstly, branch/feeder AFCIs, and secondly, combination AFCIs. Branch/feeder AFCIs are typically installed in the electrical panel and protect the entire branch circuit. Combination AFCIs provide both branch/feeder protection and also detect series arcs, which can occur within cords and appliances. The NEC specifies which type of AFCI is required for different circuits. Generally, combination AFCIs are now required for most circuits in dwelling units. The circuits that typically require AFCI protection include those serving bedrooms, living rooms, dining rooms, family rooms, parlors, libraries, dens, recreation rooms, sunrooms, closets, hallways, and similar areas. The specific requirements can vary depending on the addition of the NEC and local amendments. It is crucial to consult the latest version of the NEC and local codes to ensure compliance. When working with electrical systems, it is essential to prioritize safety. Always turn off the power to the circuit before working on any wiring. Use properly insulated tools and follow all applicable electrical codes. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, it is best to hire a qualified electrician. A licensed electrician can properly install AFCI breakers and ensure that your electrical system is safe and compliant with all applicable codes. If you are considering adding AFCI protection to an older home, even if it is not required, it is generally a good idea to do so. AFCI protection can significantly reduce the risk of electrical fires and improve the overall safety of your home. Upgrading your electrical system with AFCIs can provide peace of mind and protect your family and property. When selecting AFCI breakers, it is important to choose a reputable brand and ensure that the breakers are properly rated for the circuit. The amperage rating of the AFCI breaker should match the amperage rating of the circuit wiring. For example, a 15 amp circuit should use a 15 amp AFCI breaker, and a 20 amp circuit should use a 20 amp AFCI breaker. The AFCI breaker should also be compatible with the type of electrical panel in your home. Some electrical panels require specific types of breakers. Consult the panel manufacturer's instructions or a qualified electrician to determine the correct type of AFCI breaker for your panel. Installing AFCI breakers is a relatively straightforward process, but it should be done by a qualified electrician to ensure proper installation and safety. The electrician will turn off the power to the circuit, remove the existing circuit breaker, and connect the AFCI breaker to the circuit wiring. The AFCI breaker will then be installed in the electrical panel and tested to ensure that it is working properly. AFCIs can sometimes nuisance trip, meaning that they trip even when there is no actual arc fault. This can be caused by various factors, such as electrical noise from appliances or other equipment. If you experience frequent nuisance tripping, it is important to investigate the cause and take steps to correct it. A qualified electrician can help diagnose the problem and determine the best course of action. This may involve replacing the AFCI breaker, improving the grounding of the electrical system, or addressing other electrical issues. AFCI technology has improved significantly over the years, and newer AFCIs are less prone to nuisance tripping than older models. However, it is still important to ensure that the electrical system is properly installed and maintained to minimize the risk of nuisance tripping. Regular electrical inspections can help identify potential problems before they become serious. A qualified electrician can inspect your wiring, electrical panel, and other electrical components to ensure that they are in good condition and compliant with all applicable codes. Electrical inspections can also help identify potential fire hazards, such as damaged wiring or overloaded circuits. By addressing these issues proactively, you can significantly reduce the risk of electrical fires and improve the safety of your home. In summary, while AFCI protection is generally not required in older homes unless modifications or extensions are made to the electrical system, it is a good idea to consider adding AFCI protection to improve the safety of your home. Consult with a qualified electrician to determine the best course of action and ensure that the installation is done properly and safely. Remember to always prioritize safety when working with electrical systems and follow all applicable electrical codes.